And we are live. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching us from. For us, it's a good morning. It's a Monday morning. It's the first day of December, the last month of the year 2025. And I want to welcome you wherever you are watching us from. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. And we are blessed to be here once again to see this day, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. So, I want to give my business partner, Coach McKenna, to introduce herself, and then we can start the business of the day where we are going to tell you more about. You don't have to let your calendar define your capacity. You have more ability, more potential than you just see on the surface. Welcome, Coach McKenna. Kindly introduce yourself to our audience. Let them know you and who is Coach McKenna.
Oh gosh. Yeah, my name is McKenna. That's me. Yeah. So I was born raised in Kenya, but I live in the US. A mom of three. Yeah. I'm digital business owner, and I'm just thanking God for this new month, a month of blessings and breakthrough. And welcome here. We are always here every morning, not for us, for you to ding dong and tell you, hey, 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 there's something good here. Come. There's celebration here. Come. Let us celebrate. So welcome here. Don't let anything, the calendar, what, nobody, don't let anything define you. So I'm so happy to be here. Thank you, Lord, for hosting me. Back
You're
to you.
welcome.
Mm.
Welcome, McKenna. Thank you so much. And your host here is Lois, originally from Kenya, but currently live in Oregon, USA. I'm a mother to one young adult, legal assistant by profession, and a proud digital business owner and mentor. And today we want to continue giving you the news that we always give you every morning about this business that has transformed our lives and continue to transform the lives of so many other people. And we believe that being the first day of the month of the last month of the year, we can give you some insights because what we come here is to give you information so that you can make an informed decision to inspire somebody who is there feeling that they do not have enough capacity. They do not have enough potential because life gets full. There is work, there is family, there are so many responsibilities. And every time something from youth, at this time you feel like something is almost the same, but I want to talk to anybody who is watching us there who is feeling that their life is so full and they're not sure what next direction to take, and you feel that you do not have the space. I want to tell you that the truth that you can schedule your time, you can have your time because your schedule is not yet full. It's just look to you full just on the service. God has given you so much potential. There is so much potential in you. There are so many gifts that He has planted in you. All what you need to do is to rise and above what you the to-do list, because I know most of us, our to-do list is work, family, chores and everything, and back to it. There is more to that. So rise above your today list, and the only way you can do that is by stretching a little further. And when you stretch a little further, you discover what your potential is all in you. And so to dive us here to start our discussion here today, I want to give Coach McKenna the platform to be the owner because I know she'll do this the best way she can. As I've said, she's a coach, so she has more information on this.
And you stop.
And and so, McKenna, to start us off, I want you to tell our viewers this question. I'm trying to project it, but it's giving me and I know already for you, you already picked up your dream But there's somebody who is out there who have been setting aside their dream because they feel like right now their schedule is full. So I want you to talk to that person who feel that, because I know for you, you already decided not to push your dream aside. Maybe for so many times you had pushed it aside, but one day you said, I am not going to continue doing this. I want to take care of my dreams, because if you don't take care of your dreams, nobody else will do that. So, McKenna, talk to that person who keep pushing their dreams aside, and because they feel that their schedule is full.
Ooh. Wow, thank you so much, Lois. I'll start it by saying that God has given us 24/7. God has given us time. We are the stewards of time. And on the other hand, God has given us the ability to choose which way is better for us. Therefore, everything that you need is in your hands. So, and again, you have that dream. I want us to put these things together and say that sometimes you can try to push one thing away and bring the other one close. And sometimes you're like, oh, you really, you're just there. I want to say that the vision that you have, it is for you. The story that you have, it is you making the story. So you might be busy, but you might, you should have. Royce was telling me this morning that she slept a little bit late because she was trying to schedule uh, the post for the whole week. So she's okay for this week. I want to say that you are steward. Don't forget that you're steward. And for you as a steward, you have to be very intentional. Yeah. The truth is that, yeah, the dream is there. Why should your dream keep on waiting? You just need to be intentional. You just need to know that this dream did not just come from nowhere. It is a God given desire that you have. And for you, are just holding it. It keeps on surfacing all the time. I've had most of the people say, how come I keep on seeing your post? Yeah. After a week, it keeps on popping up because God wants you to see it. It keeps on stalling your mind. And it again, it refuses to let you settle. That's why you keep on seeing it. That's why you keep on seeing us every morning. Why? Because God does not want it to rest. To rest. That's why I'm saying being intentional is very, very important. Again, you realize that God has put that dream in you. I remember when I was just praying and trusting God for an online business, I was like, oh God, I just need to see you. I just need to experience you in my life. And I never knew the potential that I have right now. I never knew I could get where I am right now. So you just need to take courage. You just need to know that there is more to you that is buried, that maybe you have buried because of fear. Something, some potential that you have just put in a box and closed it because you don't know. So your dream is still buried, and stop pushing your dreams aside. You have all the time in your hands. Schedule your time. And again, the dream is so important for you. Yeah, it's time for you to make room for it again. Make room for that dream again. Stop pushing it aside. Otherwise, you have all what it takes you. Enough. Just believe in yourself. Yeah. Yeah, you can do it. Back to you, Lois.
Thank you so much, McKenna. I appreciate you for those nuggets. You just have to. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you for that. That we have to remember that we have a lot of potential in us, not just what we look on the surface. So, McKenna, I want us to move to the next question.
Mhm.
where I know at times people feel like they are lost in the wilderness, but there
Mhm.
is that subconscious mind that keep telling them to do something bigger, to create room for something bigger. And I remember in your testimony, you have said that as much as long as you are praying, one day you had a voice that telling you, McKenna, you do something. So I want you to talk to that person who has just been living paycheck to paycheck, that person who has been doing multiple jobs, but they feel that God is nudging them to make room for something bigger than what they are doing. They need to have some service to somebody so that they can create a bigger thing, because life was not just meant to be survived, they were meant to thrive. So where do you feel that God is nudging them to do something bigger? Talk to that person.
Wow. Um, I always say that sometimes it's so hard for somebody to hear God. It can be hard. Unless you're really keen to listen, because there are so many noise makers out there. There's so many things that really happen to people's life, and you're like, oh, I don't understand. But I want to tell you that yes, God is always there to speak. And I always believe, Lois, that there's nothing that comes on your way by mistake. Nothing that comes on your way by mistake to say that, oh my goodness, this came. Oh, I was not expecting it. For me, all my life right now, where I am where I am today. Why? Because whatever I see, I don't take anything for granted. I always ask myself, is where is God in I always try to find God. Where is God in this? And I want to tell you, I always see God. So when you feel like God is like nudging you to make that room, God is your creator. He knows you. He knows what you need. And sometimes we might say, oh yeah, I'm just waiting for that miracle. Sometimes you don't get that miracles. But if you're able to program yourself and set yourself and say, this is where I want to be, and you let God, you definitely get there. You'll be able to create that room. I've been talking to somebody for some time now. He's saying, oh, I need to pay 149. Oh, I am busy tomorrow. How long does it take to pay the 149?
It's
It's less than, it's less, it's less than 5 minutes. Oh, I really
yeah.
want this business. The other one, somebody was asking me, hey, how much will I start getting? Why should you keep all those things? It's only sometimes you're not able to challenge somebody directly and say, are you normal? What's wrong with you? Why are you laughing? Yeah, because Lois, let me tell you, this is your own business. We're talking about your own online business, which is affiliate marketing. God has brought it on your way, and you're still asking, hey, how much will I start getting? What is the profit? How can you ask you what is the profit? Sometimes you just decide to be good. Otherwise, when God has brought something to you, you just need to create room. Stop these other things. Oh, I don't have time. I don't. Can you imagine? We had a promo that ended last night. If God had intended for that person to get into it and start their business big, they're still there asking questions. You just there waiting as if God will come in your human form and say, hey, Lois, now you can start. I've never had anything like that. I've never had all my life. I don't know why you're laughing, but I've never had. So when you see God bring it up to you to make that decision and say, "Hey, God, can I see you? Tell me more about this," and God will definitely obviously speak to you if you're ready to listen. Otherwise, yeah, there's that room for everybody in this business. You just need to come in. Once you come in, I was telling somebody last night, there is more to just money in this business. There is a lot that comes. For me, the peace of mind is enough for me. So, yeah, back to you, Lois.
I know, McKenna, you're wondering how what happened, but it's the imagination of what was in that person's mind as they are telling you that. Because most of us times you miss opportunities because we are just not listening to our inner thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
whisper. We're just looking at what is on the face value. And that's where we are talking about letting our calendars define us, because that person, just like saying that, yeah, my I want to pay this 149, but I don't have time. Actually, it doesn't take 5 minutes, it takes less than that for somebody who has the intention of starting up something and changing their life. But if they
Mm.
don't have the intention, they are still waiting for somebody, like the way you have said, a human being to come and talk to them, and they are still praying, but there's something that is being whispered to them, but they are not listening to that inner voice, is what makes keep them. They are procrastinating in another way, but they do not know they are procrastinating, and they are
Mm.
procrastinating their dreams, and they may not understand at the end of it all. Let's say, McKenna, they get into the business this month or next month, and then come to understand what opportunity they missed just by a few hours.
Yeah, yeah. Or minutes, just because you have no time to pay the 149 and check the business.
That is it. If they
Yeah.
only understood that. These are things we cannot come to explain to you here, because that's why we say our business works on automation, because it will take a lot of time. But most of the time, the opportunities we miss because we are waiting for a human being to come and speak to us in form of that. McKenna, I had somebody say, because somebody said, I had God speaking to me and tell me this. And then somebody asked you, where were you with God? Because people look at things in a layman's human being way. But you have to remember that we are all created in a unique way, and we all have different capacities and potential that God has given unto us, and
Mm.
give different gifts. But how you use them is what matters most, and how you implement them. And that's how your life gets to be transformed. So if you're out there and you're waiting, you've been feeling there is a nudge for you to do something bigger in your life, but you're still waiting for that shout. I don't know how you want it to be shouted around, because by you seeing us, it's not by an accident. There is a reason why you're going to see her and see us again and again and again. Ask yourself, why do these two ladies keep on appearing every morning in my feed? There is a reason. There's a message that is being communicated to you. It's up to you. How do you unpackage that message? How do you receive it? And how do you conceive it? And what action do you take with that message? That is it. McKenna, we always say that this business of ours,
Mm.
80% is made up mindset shift. So I want you to talk to that person. What is that small shift that they can make this month or even next month, but especially this month, because there are so many holidays that are happening and Christmas is coming and you're busy shopping gifts for other people. But what is that shift they can make and shop for themselves something that can pour back into themselves? Let me show you
Wow.
the question.
Wow. 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 Yeah. For me, your thought. We always say that your brain is just like an engine. Yeah. Whatever you feed in your thought really matters a lot, a lot, a lot. I remember yesterday, Lois, in our meeting, somebody was talking about a lot of things, yeah, and you realize that your mind is so powerful. You're where you are because of what you've put in your mind. I remember how we used to go live for 3 months somewhere, and we decided to change and come here. And why? Because there's that power in your mind that you just need to believe in yourself. You need to tell yourself, hey, McKenna, hey, Grace, I am capable. I can do it. And Lois, we have talked so many times about emotion, the motion that we take, the movement, and we've talked about how God multiplies our movement. I want to tell you, if you have that mentality that we have talked about, that you before you even start your business, you want to know how much you're going to be making in the business. You don't see that big picture. You have to start working and changing your mindset. And what do you do? Always keep on telling yourself you can. Believe in yourself. And for before December, for this that 1 days, just keep on telling yourself, yes, you can. Believe in yourself. And say that I am starting this business in faith before the end of December. Believe, put that in your mind. That is it might be a small thing, but it really matters. It matters a lot for you. So that one shift for this month is very important. I always tell people, Lois, we always talk about, hey, pay the 149. And it has that a day guarantee. Can you imagine? People giving you the whole month for you to check out the business, to see what is inside, to access. And maybe when you feel like, oh, this is not it, you can always get your money back. But obviously, you learn the benefit. They are the benefit. Some of the things that we're enjoying in this business is not more, it's not money per se, but it's about the health. The health. There's no way you can start creating wealth when your health is not okay. And that's why our mind really shifted, because we realized, oh my goodness, we came with this desire, but it is more than what we just think or imagine. And our mind shifted. And that's why we are always here saying that, do you want to change your life? Start believing in yourself. Start speaking positive thinking. Be on the driver's seat. Take away the fear. And just, even the Bible says, for in those last days, only the violent, yeah, will take. In this global space, when somebody talked yesterday, Lois, I don't want to mention the name, but this person was like, oh, so and so, you have to teach me about what goes on in social media. Because this person has seen it all on social media. People have created the fake accounts and all that, and he's getting all the shot from center, left. Yeah. It is like, you have to teach me. I want to tell you this social media with all the shooting, yeah? Not the real shooting. I'm saying shooting of words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
you can still make it. There's still good side of it. But still to not come unless you have that shift to say that, why are you coming here? I'm coming here for business. I'm coming here to change my life. That has to start not from your heart, not from your belief, from your mind. You have to start feeding your mind with positivity and connect with people like us who can help you to move to the other side. Blessings to you. Back to you, Lois.
Thank you so much, my dear coach. I appreciate that.
Kama Tumainge. Mm.
So,
Unanifanya nakuwa uncomfortable. Mi nataka kuwa normal person hapa. Tunaongea
You are a
je?
normal person. So now
Mm.
we've come to the end of our goal line, McKenna. But before we go,
Mhm.
we need to tell our audience, those who are watching now, those who will be watching later, I need you to tell them if they needed to plug in into this business, what they have to do, what is the step they have to make. And on that way, as we conclude, I also want you to tell them, because if their schedule was not the way they wanted it to be, what do they do that they want them to start a business? So how would they get into this business if one wanted to start today, because they feel, now my schedule is out of the way, I have a lot of potential, I want to put it somewhere? What do they have to do?
Mm. You just need to take that one more step and move. And you see here on our website, there is www. If you go to Lois page, for the people who follow us, Lois, there is a www Lois. That is our shop. And there's no other way of getting to this business. You have to get to this business through somebody. Somebody has to show you the way. And through that website, that is the way to get into this business. And again, we are so gracious enough to start talking about business even without you knowing us, by getting that free webinar. Once you register, you get that free webinar. We always tell people that, yeah, somebody will say, hey, I don't want to share my email there. Your email is protected. We have a system that carries over 260 people, okay, people. A system that has been tested and proven. Therefore, don't worry about all that. It is taken care of. So once you register, watch that webinar. Your next step is to pay the 149. And this is really my exciting part, the paying of the 149. Why? Because it gives you the opportunity to check out the business, to really understand this giant, this elephant you are afraid of. Hey, it is a scam. Oh, it's what? That is the time you're able to understand what this elephant in the house is all about. You'll be able to see. Because with that, you get a coach and a mentor. Royce will be Royce will be your coach. Royce will be your mentor. You see the things you're
Amen, amen, amen.
yeah, Lois will be your mentor. She'll direct you on how to plug in. She'll be able to answer all your questions. And then from there, you also get a coach. All these services are free for you. The 149 helps you also to know the companies that you partner with. I thank God. I was telling somebody, I thank God because in our business, we don't put everything out there. Yeah, you can imagine how that would damage it would be. So you'll be able to see those companies. Again, you'll be able to see how we make money. Maybe you have seen us hold those checks. You see how we make money. We found these two companies that are so generous. You'll be able to see that, and that is where your journey begins. And again, not only about money. If you come in this business with the mindset of money, it's not a good thing, because there is a lot. We have a global community. You just say, are you helping somebody plug in? There is a lot for you to learn in this business. And again, obviously, once you decide to start the business, there's this website we never paid for them to be built. Yeah, because of that 149, we got our website. Yeah, because of that 149, we some of us, the fear we had of social media, the training really helped us how to approach things and how to be better people. And every day it's a learning process. So please join us today. Don't wait for this month to end. Just start your own online business. Can you imagine you owning your own business online? That's the most important thing. You owning something, managing your own business. Yeah, so you have all the potential, you have what it takes, and your time begins now. Yeah, back to you, Lois.
Thank you so much, McKenna. I like that idea very much. So, tumefika kilele ya go live yetu sasa. In conclusion, I want to tell you this. Your calendar may be full, but your calling is bigger. That is what I want you to remember today. That as the month goes by and you're still feeling that your schedule is so full, that your calendar is full, I want you to remember that my calendar may be full, but my calling is bigger. So don't let any busy season convince you that you are done growing. You're still growing, and God always make room for that person who is willing to step forward for her purpose or for his purpose. So it's your time now to shine. And so from us, we want to say goodbye. God
Bye
bless you
bye.
and
Mhm.
have a blessed day. We'll see you again tomorrow morning. Remember to put it in the comment section where you'll be watching the replay from and where you've watched the live from. Bye bye.
Bye.